Hello and welcome back. You're going to be writing your case report, and for some of you it may not be an easy task. So here I have created a little 6 steps to efficient writing, and this is inspired from Roger C. Parkers, who has done a lot of work on coaching people on how to write books. Basically, the 6 steps to an efficient writing is 1. Avoid marathon writing. 2. Consider the measurable progress approach. 3. Jump around and fill in the blanks. 4. Maintain your momentum. 5. Learn to delegate. And 6. Print out and back up every day. So the first step you want to do is, a lot of people have this idea that if you want to write, you have to do marathon writing. That means you have to go somewhere where you're all alone, no one will bother you, that you feel compelled to getting away from it all, and you reserve or book 2 days just to write your case report. Well, this is not the best idea, because it's probably one of the best way to set up yourself for failure. What happens is that if you just book some time but you have no inspiration, you get stuck and you get frustrated. So the idea is not to just take 2 days away somewhere in the wilderness, in a cabin all alone on yourself with your laptop and your research. But basically what you want to do is to start committing writing a few minutes every day or every second day, because that's the best way to do it, and it's also, you can go along with your inspiration, which will change from one day to the next. Number 2, consider the measurable progress approach. Is basically the follow-up on number 1. You basically have 2 ways of doing it. 1, you commit time every day. So you say, for example, I'll commit to write 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes every day or every other day. So you set up a certain amount of time that you want to dedicate to your case report every day. The second one is output. So you decide, for example, okay, I'm committed to every day write 200 words at least, or 300 words. So you determine a amount of words, that the words you're going to do every day. One of the things that you'll want to look to is choose your best schedule. Will be at home early in the morning when you wake up. Will be after lunch when kids are in bed. Will that be in your office when you have time? Or during your lunchtime, maybe you take your computer with you. All you basically want to do is determine the time that is best for you and commit to that time. Number 3 is jump around and fill in the blanks. You don't need to write your case report in a linear fashion. Basically, once you have your case report structured like we saw in step 2, all you have to do is basically fill in the blanks. So you may want to start with the conclusion, or you may want to start with the discussion. You don't need to start with the introduction and then the case report. You can just jump around. Let's say you're writing up one part and you get stuck, then you can go to another one. And this is actually number 4, maintain your momentum, which is the corollary of jump around. Let's say you're writing up your introduction and you have a good momentum in there. You still have another 20 minutes to go on the dedication of time for that day, but you get stuck in inspiration. Well, don't lose your time. Maybe you can jump to the case report describing the patient's characteristic and then come back to the introduction. So don't hesitate. If your flow gets stuck, go to another part of your paper. Number 5 is learn to delegate. Can anyone do something to help you? Well, maybe you have your nephew that is doing his major in statistics and research in college, and he may want to help you for your literature search. You may have your wife that is English school teacher, and she may help you editing and proofreading. If you're doing tables and figures and you don't know how to use your software, maybe your kids or some of your kids' friends are great at computer and technology, and they can help you with that. If you really want some extra help, you can look at outsourcing part of your work, like for example the literature search. One of the best resources, www.elance.com, although you will have to spend time figuring this resource if you don't know about it and selecting someone to help you. But one of the things you may want to do is try to learn to delegate. And the last advice I could give you on efficient writing is print out and back up every day. There's nothing worse than writing the great case report and you don't save it, and suddenly your computer crashed or someone stole your computer. and that's it. You don't have anything left. So one of the things you may want to do is set your word processor to automatically back up your work at predetermined intervals, for example every 4 minutes. Also, you want to get in the habit of frequently using the save keyboard shortcut, Ctrl S, and save your work one extra time before printing. And print frequently, midway through your writing session, or at least at the end of your writing session, print your work and put it in a binder. These will be all things that will help you avoid big headaches. I hope that gets you going, and I look forward to see you to the next step.